Lord, help me out, Lord. Okay, we figured it out. Y'all hear me now? Okay, this thing is just a little bit lagging. That's all it is. Y'all can hear me now. Okay, y'all. 7 minutes into the stream, we figured out how to speak on the stream. So that's great. I wonder if I can edit that whole first part out. We'll have to see. Anyways, it's working. It's working. Alright, cool. So we live. It's lit. And we're about to go ahead and get this thing started. Look, what y'all looking at right now is the rules. Okay? These are the rules, but we might start over. So look, let me start over. Let's go back to this page here. So basically what this is the daily prayers. When I start trading every day, before I do anything, I gotta pray. Alright, so that's what this is. Now currently I'm at work, so I won't be able to do too much talking today, but this is how we start. So my name is the Brainless Trader, TBT, the Brainless Trader, you feel me? And I'm just a young ICT mentorship student who found him in 2020 and changed my life, really. So now I'm just trying to begin to trade live for y'all and kind of create some sort of community with y'all that y'all can kind of see my growth, and we can kind of help each other out as far as trading goes. If y'all have questions about smart money concepts, ICT concepts, I'll share as much as I can, and we can work together to make this money together. You feel me? So these daily prayers are just some prayers that throughout my life have helped me out, and I just like to share them, and I put God before everything that I do. So that's got to be first and foremost. He's the only reason I've been able to be successful. He's the only reason I was able to find ICT. He's the reason why everything in my life is going how it's gone. So I got to give him praise before I do anything. And that's what we're doing right here. So y'all take some of these prayers down if you need some prayers before your trading day. These are just some Catholic prayers that really, really do help to give you peace. It's not that God is going to trade for you, but like he can definitely give you peace. He can definitely help you to be calm and ready to execute in the market. And so that's what I make sure that I pray before every trading day. And if I forget and I lose a trade, then I'll be like, oh, I ain't prayed. But it's not always the reason. It's execution, really more so than anything. But so yeah, so those are the daily prayers, and then we're gonna transition to now. So we're gonna transition to the rules. So these are the rules. Only follow these 4 rules. This is the same public 4 rules that ICT has put on his mentorship, his public mentorship. Okay, so these same 4 rules are rules that can definitely help you. Number 1, run on liquidity against the higher time frame bias to start the sell or buy program. Now you must see the reciprocal pricing in DXY, meaning like the opposite thing should be happening in DXY as it's happening in whatever GBPUSD or EURUSD that you're trading. Those are the 2 that I trade the most. Second, the formation of an order block and a fair value gap across from the order block. Now, if you have a breaker, that's a bonus, but we really want the order block and the fair value gap across from the order block because we want that in the same direction as the higher time frame bias. And ideally, you want it in the premium, which it means basically that price is basically gone up against the higher time frame bias, which is what that first point is saying. So we can get into that when we start the stream. But number 3, an impulsive candle trading away from the breaker, which creates the fair value gap. So that has to be there too. Like the fair value gap has to be there, but you want the impulsive candle to trade away from the order block and create a pretty large fair value gap so that you can really be able to see where you want price to reach back into and essentially where you want to enter your trade. And then lastly, you want to see price respecting that order block and fair value gap area, especially the range of the fair value gap, and make sure that it doesn't fill in completely. If it fills in like halfway, 50%, like some of my videos I've talked about it filling in 50%, that's a strength for us. That's a confirmation that we can get into the trade, because then price should continue down or up in the direction of the higher time frame bias. So these are just some rules just for y'all to stay cognizant of. Hopefully hopefully y'all can actually hear me. But yeah, so now we're gonna transition to the Money Gang trading page. Listen, y'all are the Money Gang, okay? This is I'm the Brainless Trader, and y'all are the Money Gang. Thus, we have the Money Gang symbol in the top left. You feel me? So we are trading London morning markets. That's the name of the show, and it's time to get it. So we about to turn on some music, about to get it popping. We're gonna start with a little bit of EDM. You feel me? A little bit of EDM. I had the drill music going, but we gotta start a little bit slower. You feel me? So we're gonna start with a little bit of EDM today, and we're gonna get it popping for y'all. So this music usually is gonna loop. But anyways, I'm put it in the background a little bit, and we're gonna get it popping. All right. So I kind of like this type of music, some uplifting type of stuff, slow rising type of stuff. I don't know, I gotta see if this is what I want to vibe to today right now. I don't know. I might let's see. How y'all feeling this? How y'all feeling this? I don't see nobody, no chats. I don't know. Let's see. What else could we put on here? I like it. All right, we're gonna trade. Let's do it. So from here on out, just depending on who comes in, I may just shut my audio off. But essentially, here's the charts today. What we're looking at right now is we're looking at GBPUSD. Kind of currently looks like it was in a premium. So I talked about that premium. You just do the range from most recent high to most recent low. And yesterday, that crazy price action yesterday kind of brought it into a premium, but that's outside of my trading zone to really trade. I could have took this trade here, but I mean, I already took a L up here trying to get it to come down. So I just kind of watched it the rest of the day. But as we're looking at it, I don't really know exactly what price is looking like. So we got to just see. Let me change this up a little bit. Let's change this up a little bit. All right. I'll turn that off. I don't think I like this either. No cap. I gotta find some music that I like right now. Let's see. Turn that one off. All this stuff is so happy-go-lucky, bro. I'm not feeling it. We're gonna turn that drill music back on. No cap. I need me some dubstep. That's what I gotta add to the stream. I gotta add some dubstep to the stream, y'all. My bad. I'm tripping. Now, where was I? It gotta be this one. Turn this off, please. We need some serious music. That's what we need right now. All right. Here we go. This should be good. Let this keep playing in the background. All right. We up. Let's get it. So with price right now, really not feeling anything, to be honest with you, because we, like I said, those rules we look for, order block and a fair value gap. So with that, it's like I ain't really seeing much that could really help us like that. You know what I'm saying? So it's like I gotta wait and see how everything is reacting and see where I want to go with it. Let's put this in the background. There we go. Hopefully it's not too loud for y'all. I don't want it to be too high. Yeah, I don't want it to be too high. All right. Might just turn it down a little bit more. Might just turn it down a little bit more. There you go. Just in the background. I ain't really trying to do too much, you feel me? But all right. So what we have here, when we talked about that range, right? If I go back to what I had on the chart, talked about this range above 50%. If you watch my videos, above 50% is a premium. So up here was a premium. If we're taking a sell, we would have wanted to take it above this 50% area, just judging by this range, to get into the most optimal point. Not to say you can't take sells anywhere down here too, but the most optimal sell would have been probably this one. But like I said, I took a loss at this point earlier in the day, so I really didn't want to take no more trades. So taking that off the chart, you got to look and see what you're seeing now. On the 15, let's go to the hour chart. Price is looking okay. We have some zones down here that price might want to reach into. These are fair value gaps from the past, fair value gaps that price might want to reach into, and this here is sell side liquidity, which maybe price might want to reach into as well. I'm going to change this to the right so I can see them. So with that said, really what we would have wanted to see is price going back up into this, like how it did yesterday, essentially. What is this? This must be an order block. What is this? Oh, this is the order block that was from previous, but it's already kind of come into it. So we don't need that right now. So just looking at this area, this is where we at right now. This is a range. Like this is not really, for me, I'm not trading this. A lot of people might say, oh, break and retest off of this, but this is liquidity right here. So if price touches this, most likely it's not going to go that much farther. Now, if we go back to the 15-minute, we can see there was, I guess, a small fair value gap right here. Not really. It's an order block, but there's not much of a fair value gap to go with it. Obviously, this is a large order block, but I really wouldn't look at that as a real order block for real. This is just manipulation in the market. Manipulation. You see a large candle like this, that's manipulation in the market. They don't got nothing to do with us, right? So um, right now, as it says on the screen, we're just observing GBPUSD. We're gonna take a look at some of these other charts as well. Let's take a look at the DXY. What's the DXY doing? Okay, so we know that we had this target in mind earlier. I had this bearish breaker in case it wanted to do that, but it really didn't. So right now it looks like we headed up, to be honest with you, which is probably a good sign for foreign currency to go down. So let's see here. Let me open up and see who's going to be in office today. Y'all give me a second. Let me see who's going to be in the office today. Blah, 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 da, da, da. Hey, y'all like this? Y'all like this music? It's hard, eh? Yeah, I get the racks and I got the pack and I got to worry. I do it like that. I might have to freestyle for y'all. You feel me? I might have to freestyle for y'all. I like the streaming stuff, y'all. This is my first stream. If you can't tell, the first 7 minutes was treacherous, but I got the music going for y'all. We got the charts going for y'all. Man, we got the visuals. Y'all see these little visuals talking about EV Mux, y'all. If y'all want to stream, EV Mux is where y'all want to stream with, bro. EV Mux is where y'all want to stream with, bro. Cause it's fire. It's fire. I'm telling you, it's fire. We're observing London morning markets. When we start making money in the stream, we're gonna put how much money the stream made. You feel me? And we're gonna be streaming to Twitter soon. Hopefully, if we can figure that out. So we're gonna have to see about that. I might switch me to another song here. We're gonna stick with the drill though. We're gonna stick with the drill though. All right, we're gonna stick with the drill. We're gonna stick with the drill. Yeah. Ooh, this hard too, boy. I think drill music is my music to trade. No cap. I ain't gonna lie. Drill music got me focused. Yep. 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 Now I gotta see. How am I supposed to see the chat? That's what I gotta see. I don't even know how I'm supposed to see the chat. Oh, chat right here. Gang, gang. What's poppin'? Gotta be yourself in these markets, bro. You gotta be yourself. You gotta be yourself. I'm about to pin this. Yeah, holla at me. You feel me? Holla at me. But yeah. So let me see who's gonna be in the. Let me see who's gonna be in the office today. As soon as somebody come in the office, I'm gonna have to stop talking. So y'all just gonna have to watch these charts, and I'm gonna have to tell y'all what I'm doing. Looks like the DXY is wanting to go up though. It reached let's look at that real quick. It reached into a fair value gap. If y'all see fair value gap, this is an order block. It's going up. That's good. That's good. So the GU, it might be on its way down. Maybe we could take something like this out of here. I wouldn't take it on a retest. I would just take it like right there, like right now, probably. Because this is all right, we're breaking it down for y'all now. So we done came, this is an order block. Ain't much of a fair value gap though. Now, this right here, fair value gap, order block, that's nice. Honestly, maybe price will return back into it. You know, the one thing that I like to talk to y'all about too is that we gotta be paying attention to the news. Let me share with y'all. Let's share with y'all the news. Let's look at the news. Let's take our eyes off the charts real quick. Let's look at the news real quick before anybody come in here. Let's look at the news, okay? So this is what we're looking at for what's today? Today's Thursday. So we're really waiting for 8:30. That's when the news is going to come in influx, really. 8:30 is when price is going to tell us what it's doing. Right now, whatever price is doing right now, it ain't really going to be 100%. Now, sometimes you get moves that happen before the news and then you get a reversal at the news. But then there are times where you get moves. What's today? Today's the 14th. Oh, it's going to be just me and T in the office. That's crazy. She ain't here yet, so she probably ain't gonna get here until 8. So we got a little bit of time. Stream. What they talking about? What's the schedule looking like today? Do I have meetings? No. What they talking about? We out here in the stream world. We out here in the screen world. Ain't no stream world. It's a screen. Ain't no stream. It's crazy because as a streamer, you gotta talk to yourself. You gotta really just talk to yourself. It's kind of funny. But I know Deb gonna be in here too. She don't have her name on the list. So as soon as somebody come in, I'm gonna just have to bounce. But looking at this, we always like to wait for the news. Now you had some news in the morning that could have gave you, but this ain't really high impact news. Now this yesterday, what we seen yesterday, this combination obviously is lethal because they use this to manipulate the heck out of the market. And I'm glad that I took my little baby loss before I got, you know what I'm saying? I ain't gonna put that in my future, but I like to speak over my life. Like this, I'm blessed that I wasn't in this though, because they use this to manipulate the market. You saw that move. Let's go back to the charts. But essentially, we like to wait for, really, my most profitable time frame has been 9 a.m. to 10 a.m. Between that, and even between 9 a.m. and 11 a.m. Has been my most profitable time frame. And mostly it's because the news is already gone and price then displays for you what it's going to do. You feel me? So it's like, if you just be patient and wait, it's going to tell you what it want to do. And then you just got to follow it. You just got to follow it and understand what the higher time frame bias is. Excuse me, what the order flow is, and then do your thing. So right here, we're kind of looking nice. I could take, if we were to take this trade. Now let's see what it looks like in Euro USD. It looks about the same. If we was to take this trade, we would take it like right here. So I might just take this little baby trade just to illustrate. Just to illustrate, because the DXY is going up. Yeah, let's go ahead and take this. Let's go ahead and take it. We in the first trade for the stream. Nah, actually, I said all of that about news, but let's see if we can get something here. We'll see how this operates. We'll see how this operates. I'm gonna take a lower lot size in my actual. What I'm showing y'all right now is a demo on TradingView. My actual, I take about the same type of trade, but I usually take a little bit smaller of a lot size just to test and see. You feel me? Okay, so the reason for getting into this order block, small fair value gap, price finishes doesn't come across it. So we kind of have grounds to get into the market. Now, with that said, we got to see what price going to do, because with the DXY going in this way, in this direction, we got to see where would the DXY want to target. You feel me? Where does the DXY want to hit? If the DXY wants to hit something, then we can see where price might go out of this, right? Now, a lot of times, if the news goes with it, okay, so the next target is 109. Oh wow, we're looking good though. We're looking nice. So let's get down here and let's see, because where's the targets below? The targets below is right here. So let's go ahead and set these stops properly. We want to be at right here. All right. Let's set these stops. We setting a stop at about 118.338 for about what? About 13 pips. And then targets wise, we could probably be looking at anywhere. This is the next fair value gap below. So I would probably aim for half of the fair value. Now this is liquidity here, so, and this is just a random target, but I would probably aim for like half of the fair value gap, which is about 35 pips. If we got that, that would probably be good. Now, with that said, we got to be careful and just observe what's going on, because I do like to get out of my trades just as fast as I've gotten in one. I do not mind hopping out and reshaping my thought process. You know what I'm saying? But I decided that I'm going to hop in with a smaller lot size from now on, so that I can determine what the market's wanting to do. And then if the market wants to give me, what it wants to give me, then I can continue on in that way and add positions. All right, looks like somebody's coming in, so I'm about to shut off. Talk to y'all later. All right, I'm back a little bit. Yeah, looks like we might get stopped out here, so it might be in a little bit prematurely. So we have to wait and see what's going on with the market after the news comes, because this could be a stop run, and then price could give us some focus back in the other direction. Now, liquidity is right here, so I feel like it's going to just go ahead and touch it, but we got to see what's going on with it first. 15 minute. This is a new 15 minute, so a lot of times a 15 minute will go the opposite way of it before it goes the way that it wants to go, but that's not always the case, so we got to just wait and see what's going on. But yeah, just so y'all know, I'll continue to talk to y'all through the little chat bubble here, in case of anything. But yeah, we just kind of keep the stream going as long as I can, and then we got to really observe once we get past like 8:30 in about an hour. So it's possible to just kind of let this sit here and just chill. My stop is above here for right now, but like I said, it might be in a little bit prematurely. Got to wait and see what price want to do. Should probably just see what the DXY is doing. Okay, the DXY is coming down now, so that's where you see the price action that you're seeing there. Now this is what this was a fair order block, fair value gap, right? If we go to a little bit higher time frame, let's go 30-minute order block, fair value gap. Now order block, fair value gap. Now, if price were to like surpass that and come back down here, this is a nice gap that you would say you wouldn't want it to pass this gap, or you wouldn't want it to really, yeah, really this gap. If it were to come down and retest off of that and come back down, that would be, I would have been out before that happens. But this area is kind of the area that I would be looking for some energy from if it were to come down here, or even if it never came down here. But if it came down here, I wouldn't want it to go past this area, this fair value gap from here to here, and then this is a whole order block, but you want to just measure the most recent lowest down close, which could be this. So you wouldn't want it to go too much past this area. So just got to observe and see what's going on with it. Now price is going to give you, it's going to herk and jerk you. See, so I didn't get out. Now this, for whatever reason, I guess the paper trade got stopped out, so I'm just going to put in the same paper trade that I'm in, so y'all can just see kind of what we're looking at. But yeah, for whatever reason, I think it got stopped out there. I must have had to stop a little bit too short. Wait a minute. Oh, Lord. That is way too much money. I'm tripping. I did not mean to go in on a 50 lot size. Jeez. All right. I might just take this out. I don't want to take it out because it's going to mess up my paper trading account. Ugh. But news is coming, so I ain't trying to wait for no news either. So we got that going. I don't know. We gotta see, because we already kind of at the high, so you would expect some sort of run back down here, or if it's gonna run, it's just gonna go. And the next target for us on the higher time frame is 109.721, because there's not really any highs up until you gotta go way back to 2002 to look at the highs. So I did not mean to be into this large of a paper trade, but I don't know. Yeah, that's just, I don't want to mess my paper trading account up. It's annoying. But yeah, I don't know. Let's do that. I meant to do this. I meant to do this. This. Here. There you go. Because that's what I meant. Oh, look at that. Freaking. Yeah, it's annoying. This is not my real account. This is a demo account, but I still like to run this up too. You feel me? Like, man, that's funny. Anyways, let's zoom in and get locked in. I'm about to change this music up for y'all. All right, looking like we might be on target. This is 50 pips to the middle or so of this. Looking like we might be on target. Yeah, let's add back my position. Darn thing took me out. I'm gonna just do the same what I had before, and that way it can recoup some of what they just took from me from my paper trading account. Now, in my real account, we were at break even, but this is looking nice. This is a fair value gap. This is an order block, right? So if we're looking at it, this is looking not too bad. Only thing is we haven't got news yet, right? So it's kind of like, I don't know. Um, so we still got to see, but that's good. And that's what I was saying to y'all is that order block, fair value gap, nice. You feel me? So we might could see about something more possibly, but I'm gonna see first where we at. What would this be? Because we really want to break this zone, this area here clearly before we get into anything. And maybe even have some sort of retracement backwards as well. So the fact that news hasn't come yet is the only thing that bothers me, because I really would like to wait for news. But the way that this is looking, that looks good for us. So yeah, what's this? Original stop is up here. That's probably the best place for it, honestly, because now we kind of getting some of that tension. Yeah, that's the only thing about trading before news. It's very unsure. So I'm in a lower lot size, but the higher time frame looks not too bad. Stops is set above that. So broken this area. Now we're just kind of waiting for if price is gonna give us a real run. Because you're getting these, when you get these, see, it didn't close below here. We really want to see that close right here. That would give me grounds to get into another small lot size to equal up to slightly larger on my personal account. Yeah, that would be nice. Now, stop is a little short, but it is what it is. I might put this stop up here to equal out to this. Yes, you can modify that. Now, if we can get that to close, you feel me? We can get that to close. 1.18311. Let's see about it. Let's see what we talking about. We can get it to run on in. It would be nice. If we can get it to close below there, that's what we want. That's the 5. This is the open of the 5. We're coming back up in. See, but that's good. See, that 5 close like that. That's good. Now, this is liquidity here. I don't know what's going to happen around this area, but we got to see. Oh, that's a deep candle right there, boy. Type of candle you looking at, you like, uh. Gotta look at the DXY, see what's up. It doesn't look bad from the DXY perspective. But you really want to see it go, and go. You feel me? That's what you want to see. So we'll just wait for it. Really, we want this 3 minute to close below there too. That's what we want. That's what we want. We got to see what's up. This mine's at 338. These put it at like 320. Now with the volatility that we seen yesterday, hopefully we don't have that same type of craziness in the market today. Because this news that I showed y'all earlier is not It's not. Oh, see, I don't like that. I don't like that. Now, that's good on the 5 minute though. So we can wait for this 5 minute to close before we make any sort of decisions. But I'm about to go back to mute mode. So, all right, I'll catch y'all later. I'm gonna talk to y'all through the little chat thing. All right. here. This is facts. I enter right here. It's a demo, but I'm just showing you my executions. I enter right here after the impulse. We already talked about why I entered. I entered because of a order block on the higher time frame, 15 minute, and fair value gap. And I waited for a lower high, got in on the impulse. Boom. I waited until the price gave me what I wanted price-wise, till I got to my goal. You don't have to wait all day, all right? Me personally, with a 10 lot size, trading the FTMO $100,000 account, if I can get $2,000 to $3,000 in a day, I am so happy. If I can get $1,000 profit in a day, and that's all it gives me, I'm fine with that, okay? It's all about stacking profits up day by day, week by week, month by month, year by year. It ain't about big profits. Now, I left the trading because my stop started profit, and I'm in the same direction as my higher time frame bias. I have the leverage, okay? I will leave my trading until price gets to that next level of liquidity, which at the time, what I had been targeting, let's see, what was I, if I can remember, what I had been targeting, to be honest with you, I was targeting this lower sell side liquidity, to be honest with you. But I like to have a modest target in case, you know, that doesn't happen. So I think, where was I? Okay, here is where I was. Was it? Alright, I'm a little lost again. Okay, here is where I was. Yes, this is where I took the trade, and I was targeting this sell side liquidity, but in all honesty, I knew that there's a fair value gap on the hour right here, and this is the end of the fair value gap, and you can see that's just about where I got out. Now, if we can put a filter here, actually, I'm going to go to the lower time frame and see if I can find the lower time frame fair value gap that I was targeting. Okay, boom. So you see, there's a fair value gap here, and there's a fair value gap here. Now, a modest target is this first fair value gap, okay? You're looking at getting, you know, for me, my model that I've chosen for my ICT is the 25 pips per week model. If I can just get 25 pips per week or more, right, at least 25 pips per week with a 10 lot size, with a $100,000 FTMO account, that's $2,500 a week, that's $10,000 a month. 5 figures a month, that's changing my family's life. Facts. Okay, I got a full-time job, I got family, wife, kids, like, that's changing us. You feel me? If I can do that month after month, that's changing. I don't want nothing else than that. 25 pips a week, change my life, change your life, right? So, the target was way more than that, right? I got in here, I'm looking down here, I'm like, look, if I can just get to the bottom of this fair value gap, that's a modest target, and that's fine, I'll get out right there. I'm literally at work, and one of my coworkers calls me over to talk about a project, and I'm like, oh, okay, I'm stops the profit, I'm good, I'm not gonna worry about it. After I finish talking to him, I go right back to the charts, I check where I'm at, I'm over $5,000 in profit. I'm done. I take my profit right here. You see it. I take my profit right here. At this point, in this candle right here, I'm not worried about none of that other stuff. It just so happens to be that price goes to the next fair value gap and then turns around. It doesn't even come lower. So you have to learn how to take profit. You in stops the profit, you have no risk, you have $5,000, take your money, okay? Don't be trying to make $10,000, $15,000 because it's about stacking up week by week. If I can make $5,000 in a week, every week, that's $20,000. That's twice what I expected. I'm cool. Facts. I enter right here. It's a demo, but I'm just showing you my executions. I enter right here after the impulse. We already talked about why I entered. I entered because of a order block on the higher time frame, 15 minute, and fair value gap, and I waited for a lower high, got in on the impulse. Boom. I waited until price gave me what I wanted price-wise, till I got to my goal. You don't have to wait all day, all right? Me personally, with a 10 lot size, trading the FTMO $100,000 account, if I can get $2,000 to $3,000 in a day, I am so happy. I can get $1,000 profit in a day, and that's all it gives me, I'm fine with that, okay? It's all about stacking profits up day by day, week by week, month by month, year by year. It ain't about big profits. Now, I left the trading because my stop started profit and I'm in the same direction as my higher time frame bias. I have the leverage, okay? I will leave my trade in until price gets to that next level of liquidity, which at the time, what I had been targeting, let's see, what was I, if I can remember, what I had been targeting, to be honest with you, I was targeting this lower sell side liquidity, to be honest with you. But I like to